Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler filming south and east from Jeanette's Pier on this frigid Wednesday, November the 29th. Did get out into the water for surf session number 242 for 2023, and boy was it a cold one with 37-degree air temperature, ocean water temperatures in the range of about 56 to 58. Very cold. Nonetheless, to get out for about an hour today, and still feeling the shivers as well. What are wave conditions right now? Waves are in the range of about 1 to 2 foot, I would say, probably getting closer to the 1 foot range as the swell has been fading throughout the morning and expected to continue to fade into the afternoon and evening. Nonetheless, relatively clean conditions, so still rideable. Did catch about 7 waves myself down here in the one of the gravel sections. There's a nice little sandbar that's forming a kind of a bowl here close to shore, which has been pretty rideable lately. And although we do have a longboarder here in the sandbar section that is near the pier, he hasn't really caught that much. Most of the rideable waves are down closer to shore here. All right, so up and down the Outer Banks, we do have 1 to 2 foot waves, and let's get into some of the local conditions depending on location. Let's see, we've got for Nag's Head 1 to 2 foot waves. Primary swell coming out of the northeast at 2.4 foot and 8 seconds, with the winds moderating right now out of the west-northwest at 9 miles per hour. Air temperatures right now 37 degrees, very cold. Ocean water temperatures, according to official wave monitors at Nag's Head, 56. Could vary depending on location. Here at the pier, the official reading is 58 degrees for water temperature. We are looking forward to a low tide today up and down the east-facing beaches between 3 and 4 p.m. And so the tide is heading out. It's been pretty generally low lately, lower waters lately. I think with those northwest winds have been pushing a little bit of the ocean water offshore, although we might have just generally more sand here. A lot of sand has been moving around due to consistent onshore flow over the past month. Further south in Rodanthe, we've got 2 foot waves and clean conditions with a swell coming out of the north at 2.7 foot and 6 seconds. Those northwesterly winds are a little bit stiffer down there in Rodanthe at 12 miles per hour. Air temperatures a little bit warmer at 40 degrees, but nothing to write home about for balmy conditions. Water temperatures 60 degrees, also a bit warmer. And then down at Buxton, smaller waves at 1 foot and clean conditions. East-northeast swell at 1 foot and 10 seconds. And northwest winds blowing at 10 miles per hour. Air temperatures 38 degrees in Buxton. Ocean water temperatures 59. And then the last observation from Frisco is 0 to 1 foot and clean. The waves are going to get smaller throughout the day and be pretty small tomorrow. I think we're going to be looking at 0 to 1 foot waves in most locations in the Outer Banks tomorrow. But looking forward, we are going to start to see yet another change in the weather as a warm front approaches from the south and west on Thursday and into Friday. We're going to start to get to some southwesterly and southerly winds that are going to come in, and these gentle southerly winds are going to allow for a bit more swell to roll in toward the Outer Banks. So we're looking at 2 to 3 foot swell and clean conditions by Saturday, and also much warmer conditions with temperatures in the 60s. Ocean water temperatures also likely to warm up, so more favorable wave conditions expected for the weekend. All right, so thank you for joining me for this Wednesday, November the 29th session of the OBX wave report as we watch some beautiful birds take flight here at Jeanette's Pier. They do tend to hang out here, both grackles and pigeons. There are some rideable waves to be had still here in the Outer Banks, but generally small conditions, and conditions getting smaller as time moves forward today. All right, so thank you for joining me once again, and please remember to do everything you can to protect our coastlines from the impacts of climate change driven by fossil fuel burning. Of course, the primary effort right now is the mass deployment of clean energy. Mass deployable forms of clean energy right now being wind, water, solar, electric vehicles, and the new battery technologies that are coming for electrical vehicles, as well as a possible hydrogen-based economy based on wind, water, and solar generation and electrolysis. All right, thank you so much, and I will be back with you shortly.